Well, hello again. I am Pastor Dave from Park Baptist Church, and thank you so much for kind of tuning in. And our church has been working through the Sermon on the Mount, kind of walking through it section by section. We're continuing today, and one section that we kind of broke in two parts because I think it's so prevalent in our society. It's Matthew chapter 7, beginning in verse 1 through 4. We're only going to look at the second part today. So Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 says, "Judge not, that you be not judged. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use will be measured to you. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when there is a log in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is holy, and do not throw your pearls before pigs, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you." What we know is we looked at last time that judge not, that you may not be judged. It's kind of like the verse of the world towards the church. Stop judging me. Stop saying anything that I'm doing is wrong. Our world has a problem with absolute truth, and we don't believe in it, so we can't want to live any way we want. Well, the passage, if you read it, doesn't mean don't judge. It just means judge in a very specific way. It says, when you judge, just understand that the judgment you use on others will be used back on you. Then he addresses how we should do this. He says, why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but don't notice the log that is in your own? We are so quick, friends, to condemn and judge other people, not realizing that we often have the same sins. We often have the same struggles. What we need to do is we need to understand that we are sinners, and that we need to take a humble stance upon ourselves, that we are those who have wronged God. We are those who may have been prideful or jealous or arrogant. I know that for me, that when I have arguments or disagreements with people, I know that I need to look at my own heart. What did I do wrong? How can I treat them differently? I need to take the log out of my own eye before I try to help my brother and my sister with the speck in their own. Well, friends, we do need help. If there's a speck of sawdust in my eye and I can't see, I need help. I need someone to help me get it out. We should invite people into our life and ask them, do you see anything in me that is wrong, that is not of the Lord, that may be of the Spirit or of the flesh and not of the Spirit? Help me, because we want to become more like Christ. We don't want to be hypocrites, right? Judging and condemning others by thinking that we have it all together. No, friends, we don't have it all together. We all need help in the Christian life. Read through the Psalms, Psalm 19, 13 and 14. Search my heart, O God. Reveal to me if there's anything in me that does not honor you, and protect me from rebellious sin. Friends, we need that in our life. We are so easily deceived. Now, the only person who has the full right to judge us is the one who is perfect, and that is Jesus Christ, who is going to judge the living and the dead. When Jesus tells us something, we must listen because he's perfect, and his judgments are always true and right. We don't have the right to look at God and say, why did you do this or why did you do that? Because he's perfect and we're not. So friends, I pray that you would help your brothers and sisters, but help first yourself. Confess your sins and ask for help in your own life. Invite people into your space to help see where you could grow in the Lord. So maybe the first question to be today is, are you acting like a hypocrite? Are you quick to condemn others and not willing to listen to counsel yourself? Are you ready to stand before the judge, Jesus Christ, on the day of judgment? Has your sin been taken care of by him? I pray it has. Friends, let us not judge. And if we do judge, let us judge in a way that would honor the Lord and help prepare our friends and our brothers and sisters to meet the Lord in judgment. It's a day that comes for us all.